Hello, angels, and welcome. Have a happy Monday. This is Terry, and today we're going to talk a little bit about the Aries new moon that is today, and then I'm also going to do some readings. So this is, I hope to have some really, some great questions and a lot of fun with this. So let's talk a little bit about the new moon and what that means. Yeah, new moons are always a time of great new beginnings and a wonderful opportunity to start new projects and to move forward with, anything that you want to do. So if you've got some goals and some dreams and some things that you've been wanting to do and focus on, this is a great time to do that, okay? Now, this one has the energy of Aries, which is the ram. So the ram is like wanting to really, kind of like just bust through and to, propel us forward, to get us moving, as fast and sometimes as stubbornly as possible. Okay? So what we need to do is to take that energy and move forward, get out there, take some initiative, go take some risk, make some calculated risk, okay? We can gamble. We can kind of be a little bit impulsive. Push the envelope just a little bit, okay? This is a good time for that. Now, we all have the opportunity to really be able to move forward with this. So I do want you to take advantage of it, okay? This is really a great chance. It's also a time that, even though we're really have a lot of energy and are able to move forward a lot, we do need to really make it something substantial and to act on it in a good and positive way. I get notifications with this wonderful app that I got over the weekend, and it's about asking God for what you need rather than what you want. And I think that is a great message and a great reminder that, sometimes we're asking for the things that we want and we kind of let go of the things that we really need in our life. So let's do that. Let's ask for the things that we need and the focus on those sorts of things. That will help us move forward. Okay? Now, with this new moon, it's not always about, even though we have a lot of energy to move forward, to really get growing, it's not necessarily just, going for the attack and getting tons of things done. Because we also need to pay attention to where we are right now. Being here and present in the moment is also extremely important for everyone. So appreciate that, okay? Appreciate where you are, what you have, because gratitude is extremely important. When we have gratitude, then that helps us to move forward and to actually accomplish and manifest so very much more. So we need to do that. Just appreciate what you have, where you're going, and what you have accomplished already. Because we've all come a long ways. No matter who we are, we have accomplished a lot. So we need to really appreciate that. And that will help put us into new opportunities for the next few weeks. Okay? Now, also the energy of this new moon is about the energy of Mars and Venus, okay? We've got those opposites attract thing. Venus is all about the things that we want, love, money, beauty, creativity, all these different things. Mars is about how we go about it and how we do the things. So we need to kind of combine those two. Sometimes it looks like they're opposites, but we need to really use the two of them together. Try to get them a little bit more in sync, all right? And to be able to just move forward. They are interwoven, all right? You can use that energy of Mars to help you accomplish those things and those aspects of Venus that you really want. All right? So we want sometimes immediate gratification. We want sometimes to get, everything right now, right here, and we're always looking for more. But we do need to appreciate what we have. We need to appreciate what we've accomplished, where we're going, and we need to be able to just, accept things as they are, appreciate that, have gratitude for it, and then move forward. So as we do that, it is going to pay off. We're going to have a lot. So if you do have things that you want to kick off and projects that you want to do, then this is the perfect time to do that. So take that energy with the new moon, and let's just go out and accomplish all sorts of really great, wonderful things. Now, a couple of people have asked, I've been looking at the comments, the new moon is actually the time when we don't really see the moon in the sky. All right? So it is the time when the sky is the darkness. And then the moon starts in its phase where it starts growing and then ultimately gets up to the full moon again. But the new moon is about beginnings, starting over. The full moon is about releasing and accomplishments. So that's kind of how we are with that and what we can accomplish with those things. So, the people who are asking about the painting, this is a spectacular piece that was created by a lady by the name of Rachel Mai, M-A-I. You can find her on Facebook, and she did this piece for me. It is gorgeous when you see all of it and, in person with all the beautiful colors. Fantastic artist, and she's an energetic artist. So that part is really cool. So that is who did the painting behind me. All right, I'm going to start doing some readings. I do need to ask you guys something though, please. Post your question just one time. Last time I had people posting them like dozens of times, and then they would get like really upset if I couldn't answer the question immediately. So, please remember that I'm human. I have limitations just like everybody else. I am doing this as one of the ways that I give back to the universe for the blessings that I've received, but I can't always do everything immediately for everybody. So, just be patient. I am trying to answer these as many as I can. So, just let me know what your questions are, and I will go through and try to answer, as many as I can. Okay. What I am working with is my favorite deck. These are the Archangel Power Cards, and they are amazing. They're by Adoring Virtue and Randalee Valentine. The cards are just great. They always have such wonderful information and messages. So, what I'm going to do is, usually I do like one card for people. And let's see. All right, let's see. Rita wants to know how to find peace within. Rita, the best thing to do is to really actually just work towards living in the moment and accepting what's going on in your life right now. That doesn't mean accepting as in saying that if there's something bad or negative or, destructive happening in your life, having it be okay. All right? That's not what I mean about that. What I mean is that we accept it from the standpoint like, okay, this is my life right now. This is what's going on. These are the steps we're going to take to make a change. So, we accept it from that standpoint. We, move forward with it, and then we start growing. Also, ask your angels, again, just like that message that I got, ask them for what you need and not for what you want. okay? Because there's a lot that we need to do, a lot that we need going on in our lives that is really important, and it sometimes is way more important than what we're asking for, okay? So we really need to focus on that. So that's one of the ones with it. Let's see. Jacqueline wants to know if her grandpa's around. Absolutely. He does pop in from time to time. He is not in a tremendous amount of time. Not because he doesn't love you, but he knows that you're doing, okay, that you're on your right path, and that he's telling us that, she's really doing okay. She's, progressing as she's supposed to, and yes, I go in and check in on her and make sure that she's got everything as she should be. Let's see. Here's one that really strikes home. If I can scroll it back. Okay, Tracy. All right. You have chronic health issues and you're a healer yourself. Let's see. Been doing curse unraveling, depossession, and all that. Okay. Tracy, a lot of times what happens is that people who are healers and who are highly intuitive end up with chronic health issues. It's weird how we get all of that. But see, what happens is that our bodies are much more sensitive to different things here on Earth. We get our bodies are like on one level, our spirit's on another. We don't always really match up with that. So a lot of us do end up with chronic health issues. Also, we give so much whenever we are doing healing. It is interesting, ironic, funny, whatever you want to call it, that I know so many people who are healers who have things like autoimmune diseases, like fibromyalgia, things like that. And it's because our body is just at a different vibrational frequency, and it gives us some issues. It has a hard time adjusting. So this is part of it. It's not necessarily a curse. It's just, I consider it as just, the price to pay for the gifts that I've been given and the opportunities that I've been given. So, I'm not saying that I'm like really good with it, because there are days when it's not so good. But, I work and just keep moving forward to try to, get better every day. And I also pace myself. So, don't feel like you're the only person. Don't feel like that, there's some kind of like curse or possession or something like that. This is just a very common occurrence for people who are actually energy healers. Okay, now I have to, let's see. I have to get comments back here, period. Okay. Oh, Jacqueline's had fibro for 40 years. Honey, I am so sorry. I've only had it for 17, and it makes me crazy sometime. Alicia, yes, your sons are absolutely around, visiting with you and keeping an eye on you. Let's see. Angela wants to know messages from the other side. Angela, if you will get back with me and let me know who in particular you want to check with, because I do have, it's just limited time on being able to do things. If anybody does want like a full in-depth reading, I will be more than happy to do that for you, but I do need to do it, as an session, whether I do it like on the phone, online, or something like that. So, for this, I'm able to just do something a little bit more question. Much easier. Okay. All right, Kim. Questions about your sister and her issues with you. Kim, sometimes we are put in families so that we can grow and that we can expand. And sometimes that means dealing with people that we do not get along with, who don't get along with us. Sometimes we will be in a family with siblings that like hate us from birth. It just feels like there was never any connection. You don't know who this person is. They don't know who you are. And, it's just really difficult. And, that is actually okay, because it's part of the healing process, it's part of the learning process, and it is something that we put ourselves in these positions so that we can learn and expand and grow. It is not necessarily your fault or their fault. You do need to learn how to accept it and to understand that this is their path, this is your path, and part of it is that there's a big lesson here to learn how to deal with each other. You do not have to be best friends. You do not even have to associate with each other later. But sometimes, it just happens. And, it's difficult. It's very difficult to, go through and, have this rejection. But a lot of us do. And it's okay because it does help us expand and grow. So if you have people, for anybody, if you have people in your life that just, particularly birth family, and there's like a real challenge, real difficulties with it, don't take it as there's something necessarily wrong with you. Okay? Because a lot of times it can be something with them as well. And we need to understand and focus on that. Okay. I saw a note somebody passed through. I'm sorry, I don't remember what the name was with it, but it was about some people feeling guilty for charging for healings or reading sessions and things like that. The deal with all of that is that if you keep doing healings, you keep doing readings and sessions like that for other people, and you're giving and giving and giving, and you don't get anything back, you get drained, and you get drained really bad. All right, so we need to have an energy exchange. We need to trade something for something of value, okay? That's the way the world works, and it always has worked that way. Even in societies where healers were really valued and they were supported by their communities, they traded their work and their efforts for their way of life. They were being fully supported by their community. It's not like that now. We do have to make a living. We have to be able to, pay for electricity, food, place to live. It's a fact of life. There's nothing that is wrong with charging. I feel that there is something wrong with, overcharging. I know people who will charge like $1,000 an hour for a session. I think that's absurd. Okay? I think that you need to be reasonable with it and fair. And I think that as you do that, then the universe will definitely support you. But we need to have some type of an equal exchange. We need to treat people who are doing healing and doing these things and providing these services. We need to take care of ourselves and each other. This is what I do full time. So, whenever I'm doing the free sessions and the free readings, then, that's not paying any of my bills. And so, yes, I do, promote the fact that I do these and I do charge for them. But, we should not feel guilty for this. Yes, it's a gift. Okay? And trust me, I've heard everything about this, all the arguments and, reasoning why we shouldn't do this. But my response is this. Yes, I have been given some amazing, beautiful gifts. And for that, I am incredibly grateful for. Should I feel guilty about charging for my time, my energy, and my efforts? No. And, think about the rest of the world, okay? We have athletes who have a gift for being, whatever sport it is, okay? Michael Jordan has an incredible gift for basketball. It was, kind of a God-given gift, and he developed it, just like healers do. Okay? He is making gazillions of dollars. He was when he was playing, and I think he's retired now. But, he makes a lot of money for a gift that he has, that he was born with. Same thing with actors. Some of them go and charge, millions and millions of dollars to make a movie or a TV show. That is a God-given gift. And we very readily and gratefully pay that when we go to the movies. So, this is not that much different, except that actually we are really providing a service to help other people. And so we need to be able to charge. We need to be able to support ourselves to do this. And because if we don't, we're going to completely get drained. We are going to get those physical illnesses. We're going to get those chronic illnesses. And we are going to have a lot of problems with it because we are draining ourselves and giving so much of ourselves, as well as having the stress about, what's happening, in our lives. So anyway, I'm just trying to explain it the best that I can, that a lot of people have a hard time with this, but if they are dedicated to doing it full time, then they need to work something out with it. So, just don't feel bad about it. Okay, Teresa wants to know about having a baby in the future. You absolutely are going to. It's going to be, I'm getting probably getting the number 2, so probably a couple of years, but it is going to, that is going to happen. Let's see. Diane wants to know if her mom is watching over her and at peace. Absolutely. Those on the other side are so happy and in a wonderful, wonderful place and filled with love. Okay, let's see. Mimi wants to know if she should stay with her current job. Right now, yes, for about 6 months. After that, you're going to get some new opportunities, and they're telling me to think outside of the box. So if you're getting some opportunities about some things that are going to be a little bit different from what you've been expecting or what you think you should be doing, then, just be open-minded with it and understand it. Okay, Roxanne, are you on the right path? Actually, Roxanne, you really are. They're telling me that you are, you're learning and growing. There's going to be, actually what I'm seeing is, you're kind of going down a path, and then I see you kind of making a little bit of a turn off on it. So there might be a little bit of a variation on that, but you're going to be able to really make a huge leap once you make a little tiny bit of a change. So it's going to be all right. Let's see. Kathy wants to know if she should continue Reiki levels. Kathy, Reiki is a wonderful, wonderful way to learn about energy work and to learn more with your intuition. So, yeah, I think that it is a big plus in a lot of ways. Most people that I know are, they learn Reiki and then they kind of tweak it a little bit and turn it into their own thing. They do it their own different way. Usually whenever I'm doing energy healing, I am using the concepts of Reiki, but I'm also adding color and crystals and angels and music and all sorts of stuff, a lot of vibrational frequencies. So I kind of move it in a different direction. But, it's a great way to learn and to expand yourself and to really, get to that next level to understand energy, understand your chakra systems, and how you can help not only others, but also to help yourself. Okay, let's see. Okay, Patricia wants to know if she's going to get her own home. Patricia, yes, it's going to be a little bit down the road though. So it's going to be a little ways down. Let's see. Christine says, my turn, please, but she didn't have a question. So if you do have a question about something, let me know what the question is. That really helps to focus on it and do it much quicker. Rosie, your knee is going to heal. It's just doing it a little bit slower. And it's also a time for you to take a little bit of time out and to slow down, okay? And to kind of focus on you for a change, because I'm getting that you've been focusing on everybody else so much that you really do need to be spend a little bit more time on you. So it's kind of slowing things down a little bit so that you can focus on you. Also do a little bit of like learning. It's going to give you a chance to do some extra books. I see a lot of books, maybe even like studying something online. Let's see, Deborah wants to know if she's going to move probably in about 6 months or so. Let's see. All right, Tina wants a card for a life direction. All right. And for you, Tina, I have the 9 of Gabriel. And that is all about moving forward, being determined and focused. Part of that is really about knowing exactly what it is that you want. When we're running around trying to decide and we've got like all these different directions to go, then it's kind of hard to get our angels to focus on what we really want. So again, takes me right back to that same thing. Ask for what you need instead of what you want. And then they will really help you to move forward. Okay, let's see. Kitten wants to know what to do to get her perfect health back again. Kitten, what I am getting for you is that whenever I read that, I heard the phrase essential oils. Now, I deal with a few essential oils that I have worked with. I am definitely not the expert on that, but that was the answer that I got. So I would say do a little bit of research on that and see what really works for you. But that's kind of a direction they said. Let's see. Oops, there was something else I wanted to look at. Here, let me scroll one of these up. Okay. Alita, I think that's the way you pronounce it, wants to know why a spiritual healer would not complete her reading they started and then say they can't go on. I have no idea. Whenever I receive messages and answers, I am always getting something that is loving and positive and supportive because I work with the angels. As I work with them, they're telling me, there may be some things that happen in your life that are negative. I mean, it happens with all of us. But there are also very positive aspects of each one of those things. So, I don't know if this person was trying to do something to get you to pay more, do more, or something like that. I mean, let's face it, there are people out here who are intuitive and do these things that aren't 100% honest and legitimate, just like with everything in the world. There are people who, are a little bit kind of marginal on some of those things. So, I really don't know. I'm not getting anything negative other than the fact that maybe this wasn't 100% legitimate and authentic. So I am sorry for that. I'm sorry that anytime somebody like this does something wrong, it hurts everybody, because the people who are legitimate, who really do want to help in a very positive and loving way, then all get colored, with the same marker. We're then all considered to be frauds because people have met some that actually are. So, be open to it, but also listen to your gut feeling, because that will tell you a whole lot. Okay, Shade Bliss. You want to know how to move past hurt from many different angles. Shade, I'm sorry that you're having problems with that. Sometimes things happen in our lives and we have like no idea what or why they are happening. Sometimes we get an answer immediately. Sometimes we don't get an answer for a long time to see the big picture of it. I went through many years of having a tremendous amount of emotional pain because of situations that had happened whenever I was growing up. And I didn't understand it for a long time until, I finally realized and, got some information on the big picture. And that helped a lot, and it helped my healing with it. So ask your angels to give you the big picture, the overview, give you some insight as to exactly what's going on and to why. And, they will do that, and they will be able to help you with those answers. And also ask for them to give you an answer that you can very easily understand, okay? Because sometimes their answers are very cryptic, very difficult to interpret. So ask them to make it like really obvious. I do all the time. It's just like, tell me, something, let me know exactly what it is. Okay, let's see. Kathy wants to know which female ancestor is watching over her. I'm getting like a really strong presence of a grandmother, probably on the paternal side, and she is really very instrumental in helping you with your path right now. Okay, Francesca wanted a card. Okay, Francesca, this one is Decision, and it's with Archangel Jophiel. So what I would do is to connect with Jophiel and ask him to help you to really let go of those things that are holding you back, and to help you move forward with some of the decisions that you need to make right now. That they are, that the angels are helping you kind of sort things out, that there's a lot of stuff going on, and they're telling you that, just ask for their guidance, and again, they're going to give it to you in a very obvious and open way. Okay? So that will be, they're going to help you with it. So don't worry about that. Kelly wants to know if this next move is a healthy choice for her, and I am getting absolutely. Okay, Catherine. Let's see. Card for you, Catherine, is the Ace of Ariel. And the first thing that this card tells you is that it is your lucky day. That there are going to be a lot of new resources, new opportunities, and things that are coming your way very, very soon. Again, be open. They're telling me outside the box. Okay? So don't worry about it so much. That it is going to happen, and it's really going to happen naturally, very, very organically. So it's not something that you have to go out and try to force, because remember that if you try to force something in your life that you want, then you're actually pushing it away. Okay? So, do that. Just let it happen. Okay, Darlene. For you, I have the 8 of Gabriel, and it's about a lot of activity, different opportunities, possibly some risk, some wonderful things that are going to be coming up, and really focus on communication, because Gabriel is our angel of communication. Okay, let's see. Terry Reed. Here's one for you. This is a nice one. This is Strength with Archangel Ariel. And this one is all about the fact that, you have strength and power that you're not even aware of right now. All right. So you have the ability to move forward, and they're also telling you move forward with love, compassion, and forgiveness. That's a big deal. All right. So do that, and remember that you have a tremendous amount of strength yourself that you haven't even been aware of yet. Okay. Let's see, Nadia. Yours is Epiphany. All right. Connect with Archangel Raziel, because what's going to happen is that Raziel is going to provide you with a lot of information that is going to help you have a great deal of spiritual growth and to help you to move forward. So, it's going to be wonderful. A lot of manifestation. So again, that means focus on what you really want and then ask the angels to help you with that. Let's see, Lena wants to know to go ahead on the horse. Lena, there's something about this one that is not exactly right for you. This one has got some emotional scarring that is going to be kind of difficult to work with. And so, give this horse a great deal of love, compassion, gratitude for being there, but at the same time, this is not the right and perfect one for you. If you want to adopt this one to help give it a really good life, that would be great, but this is not going to be your perfect horse partner, okay? And, sometimes we do that. We adopt some, take care of them, but we don't have that real bond. And so that's kind of where that is. Being a horse person, I've adopted several of them to help them out. Okay, let's see. Cindy Flaxington. Okay, your card is the Knight of Gabriel. And it's all about being confident, enthusiastic, going out there, because this knight is charging ahead and moving forward, okay? And it's got the angel at her back. So, this is this is a powerful card because it's reminding you that the angels are here with you. They're helping you as you move forward. They're supporting you in a lot of different ways, okay? That you may not actually be aware of, but it is, they're there. So, do that. Let's see. Christine would like a card. All right. Christine, your message is from Archangel Jophiel, and it's all about, again, making decisions. This one came up again. So, today's a great day for that because of being the new moon. So, let go of some of the things that are holding you back and move forward with these decisions and the things that really feel right to you. Okay, somebody made a comment about how I can't do this because I don't have the person in front of me. That is a valid question. The thing is that I connect with my angels. All right? I am not necessarily connecting, I'm connecting with my angels and asking about the particular person. So as I get that, I don't have to be directly in front of someone. I don't have to be, touching them or, around them in any way. We have been taught a long time that when it comes to energy, there is no such thing as time or space limitations. And when you're talking about angels, there certainly are no limitations. And that we can do this very easily because our connection is with the angels. And they are helping me and other people move, get the answers so that we can answer them for you. Okay? So you don't actually have to be, face to face, in person, with someone to actually get a reading. So, it's not unusual. And, certainly can't slow angels down. When they have a message and they want to get it through, then they're going to. So, let's see. Who else? Let's see. Vanessa. All right. Vanessa, your card is the Two of Raphael. And it's about two people creating something wonderful and powerful. Okay? Now, this does not necessarily mean that it has to be something romantic. All right? Because you can still create something with someone else who's a kindred spirit, even, someone who's like a soulmate, and to create new opportunities and wonderful things. Okay, Robin has sent me a message about 8 times already about someone that she thinks she's supposed to continue seeing, but she's been told that she should stop seeing him. Robin, you keep seeing him because you can't let it go. You can't let that person, go and move forward. Your relationship with them is done on a karmic level, and you just have to make that decision to move forward and to expand. Once you do and let go of things of the past, then you can move forward. Okay, let's see. The next one is Laura Zam. Okay, Laura, for you, I have the Two of Ariel. And this is such a cool card because look at this. He's like balancing on one hand, holding a yin and yang, and, out on the edge of a building. This is all about balance. And we all need, a little lesson in balance every once in a while. Because what happens is that, sometimes we just do too many things. We're in the middle of all sorts of stuff, and we just burn ourselves out. So we need to have that balance. We need to have the work, the fun, the play balance. And, what's really important is that we do have some time to play and to enjoy ourselves, We have to do something with that inner child. Because if you can't play and have fun every once in a while, then you're not going to be able to, get answers and information from your angels. You're not going to be able to do anything constructive because you're going to be so exhausted and so burned out all the time. So, do that. Ask your angels to help you to have fun and to move forward. And they really will. So it's amazing. Okay, so we got just a few more minutes. So I'm going to try to get as many as possible. Okay, Tanja wanted a card. And for Tanja, I have the Queen of Gabriel. Now, this is someone who is compassionate, charming, brilliant, and independent. Okay? This is a woman who really has the ability to do anything that she wants. Okay? She is powerful. And being a queen, she is owning her power. All right? So this is, something for you. It's like own your power and move forward. Okay, Shannon Griswold. For you, I have the 9 of Michael. All right? And this is, a child over here that's like in bed and sounds like, we're a little stressed. It's like, don't worry. So you've got the angel over in the corner and it's telling you, you're protected. Everything is fine. Don't worry so much. All right? They've got your back. They're going to love you. They're going to protect you. And, they want to help you in every way. Okay, Gina. All right. Gina, you have the 4 of Gabriel. And this is all about celebration. It's like we've accomplished some things. Some things have been great and wonderful. And it is time to celebrate. It's kind of like this wonderful, happy, loving family. Everything's just perfect. The whole fairy tale thing. So, let yourself stop worrying about some of the other things. And, appreciate and enjoy the really cool stuff that's going on right now. Okay? Sheila Miller. All right. Sheila, For you, I have the Empress. Okay? The Empress is a woman who is wonderful. She's divine. She is powerful. She can move forward and do whatever it is that she wants and needs. And they're saying, go forward with your plans and your dreams, that the angels are going to help you with that. Okay, Laurie, I have the Knight of Gabriel. This one popped up earlier. And saying, stay determined, move forward. Okay, so keep going. They keep telling me that you've been hitting a few little bumps in the road. All right? Don't let those discourage you. That, we all have road bumps. And it's okay. All right? Okay. Somebody just sent me a note and said it was their birthday. And I think it was Debbie. I can't remember. I was glancing. Okay. And for you, our birthday girl, is peace with Archangel Azrael. Now, Azrael is a wonderful, incredible, divine angel. Azrael is going to help you to release the past and to move forward. Sometimes we just have to let go of all the stuff that's happened before and, just like, okay, I'm going to bless you, I'm going to release you, I'm going to say thank you, and I'm going to move forward. And, if you don't do that, then you're not going to make any room in your life for anything new. And so we have to. That doesn't mean that we let go of the memories. That means that we let go of the attachment to the memories. And then when we do that, we can bring in something new. And it helps us, our hands are empty now, so we can grab those new opportunities and those new things that are coming into our life. Okay, let's see, the next one. Jess Yo is the Five of Michael. And for this, I am getting that this card says that the situation that you are currently in and dealing with is not the right one for you. That you do need to step aside and also release your attachment to the outcome. And that's another really important thing, is that whenever you are praying or asking for something, again, ask for what you need rather than what you want, and then release the attachment to it. Because again, you keep going like, I need this, I need this, I need this, this, I need a new job, or I want this, or I want that. But the more you press, the more you push, the further away it goes. So we really do need to release the attachment and to move forward. Okay, Ellie Gonzalez. For you, I have the Knight of Raphael. This is all about being romantic and dramatic, poetic and introspective. It's about being committed for relationships. So to move forward, we've got the knight on his white charger, and he is taking off, and it looks like he is going to the castle to claim his princess. So, that looks like that we are definitely, moving forward in a relationship that you've got going on. Stephanie. Ooh, you have the Nine of Ariel. And this is letting you know, this is, we're riding our beautiful white unicorn. And it's about fulfilling dreams and accomplishing these things that you most want in life. And it is possible. And it is coming that way. So they really want you to believe that. And to move forward. And to just know that these things are happening. And it is all in place, coming to you, every day and in every way. Okay, let's see. Susan David. For you, I have the Seven of Ariel. And this is all about investing, moving forward. The seeds that you have planted are, they're growing. They're moving forward. So all of these different opportunities that you're working on are going to come to fruition. So know that, and know that your angels are going to guide you with it they're telling me for like the next 3 to 6 months, things are going to really come together, and they're going to help you with that. Okay, Deborah needs some clarity. All right, Deborah, for you, I have the King of Gabriel, which is all about being, the king is generous, he's inspirational, he's dramatic, but he's also very driven. This is to remind you that, sometimes it's about the big picture. It's not always about each individual little thing. Okay? And so we do have to look at the big picture in everything that we're doing. You may not always get that answer. You may not get it for, a few days, and sometimes you may not get it for months. But it will happen, and you will get that answer. Okay, let's see. Anna, we have the 8 of Ariel. And this is telling you that you really do need to, be grateful and to take pride in the things that you have done and the things that you have accomplished. Because they're telling me that you've accomplished a great deal. You have, moved forward, and that you have you've grown in such huge ways, and you have persevered and moved, it's like different levels, and that you've really accomplished a lot. So that's kind of like what I'm seeing. It's a little strange. But that is working for you, and they say be grateful for that. Okay, let's see. I think it was like Donna Hahn needed a card for an unspoken request. And the answer, the card that we have, is Solutions with Archangel Zadkiel. Okay. Zadkiel is going to help come up with some solutions. Sometimes we have to be objective. We have to definitely let go of our attachment to the answers. And we also have to be patient. Okay? Our angels have to pull everything together. Sometimes logistics in the physical form are difficult. Sometimes we have to get everybody together and, in the same place at the same time. And the angels have to work on that. They just can't pick somebody up from, one place and just go poof and put them in another place. So, we have to be patient, even whenever we ask for things. And we still have to trust that it's going to happen. Okay? Because it will. If it's in your greatest and highest good, it will happen. And your angels are the ones who can help you with that. Also, understand that your angels are the messengers and communicators from God. So, you can ask God, you can ask the angels. Either way, you're going to be getting the answers, and they will help you with it. So, don't think that we're praying to angels. We are asking them for assistance, just like you would with, a friend or family member or somebody. So it's not that you're worshiping them or anything like that. It's just that they are the ones who communicate back and forth with us to make it much easier. Okay, Jolanda, let's see. For you, we have Perspective with Archangel Chamuel. And this one is kind of interesting because the angel is upside down, and it really depends on how you look at things. Sometimes something can look absolutely horrible to one person, and then to somebody else, they're like, but no, see it from this standpoint, it's really amazing. And so you have to have that perspective. You have to look at things from all sides to sometimes to understand exactly what your answer is and what's going on. As you do that, then, you can move forward. But look at things from a different perspective, because they're telling me that right now you're just seeing it like one way, and that, you need to look at it a little bit differently. Let's see. Diane Franson. Diane, for you, I have the Magician with Archangel Raziel. Raziel is the one who's really about, not really magic, but, like creating some of the mystical aspects of our lives. And this is just a reminder that you do have the power to be that magician in your life, to, connect in, different ways to be able to manifest those things that you want. We all have the ability to do that. And we just have to learn how to do it. Okay? So, whenever you do that, we have faith. We ask our angels. We connect with them. We decide exactly what it is that we want. And the things, most importantly, that we need. And whenever I ask the universe for assistance with that, what I do is I ask to fulfill my needs and more. I'm not asking for, X number of dollars. I'm not asking for something specific. I leave the rest of that to God and the angels. And I just say, please help fulfill my needs and more. And, things happen in a good way. And, it works. And it has made a huge difference once I changed my perspective about how I was looking at things and how I was doing things in my life. So once I said, just provide me with whatever I need and more, then they took it over and I left it alone and things started happening. Okay, Suzanne, you have the 3 of Ariel. And this card is reminding us, this one's got like a toy maker who's made this beautiful music box. And it's like, do the things that you enjoy. When you enjoy what you're doing, it's better. You do a better job. Time goes by faster. You know what it's like whenever you're like working at a place or doing a job that you hate, and it seems like that one day lasts about, the same length as 14 days. Do something that you enjoy. And it changes your life and it changes the energy around you so that you're much happier and you're in a much better place. And then you start accomplishing a tremendous amount in your life. So it's about time for me to head out of here. I do want to tell you, though, that if you are interested in a full reading, that you can find that on my website at healinglightonline.com. You can send me a private message through Facebook. I will do my best to answer them. But, last time I did this, I had several hundred requests. I'm trying to answer some of them, but, I just can't answer them all, unfortunately. I have other things in my world, like occasionally sleeping and, doing other stuff, just like everybody else does. So, and I do have to take care of those who provide me with, sessions and to help me with my income as well. So I will do my best to help anybody out. Get in touch with me. And I want to thank you for supporting me and for supporting Healing Light. And I just wish you much love, light, and many, many blessings. Namaste.